James Carville self-destructs on Real Time with Bill Maher. Experts should pay attention to this little disaster. Hi, I'm Alan Berry, and this is Expert Dig. This is where we evaluate the public performance of experts. Today, we take a dig at Mr. James Carville for his performance on HBO's Real Time with Bill Maher.
James, you famously said it's the economy, stupid, but voters seem to be responding to positive economic news. Voters don't seem to be responding to positive economic news in the polls. How do you explain this?
Well, you know, you got 60% of the Republicans that believe the Earth is 6,000 years old.
Oh, that's not a good answer.
I'm just giving you the polls,
okay.
Right? You look at 5.6% growth. All right, by any record, now if people don't feel it, and I think we should have made a change. You and I agree on that, and I don't know how much of it is that they can't see beyond the president. The cost of living has hurt people, but you just can't look at this economy and go out and say this is a bad economy. That's impossible.
But that's not really what you want to tell the voters.
Well, but I'm not running for office, Bill. I'm answering a question on a television show. If I wasn't answering
but the reason why you're on a television show is because you're a known strategist. So we're asking for your strategy, and your strategy seems to be to tell the voters you don't know what you're talking about. Well, and I don't think that's a good way to get elected. And I'm not a strategist.
I would not say that. But you can't.
You just said it to me.
So 3 things stand out to me from this exchange, which I think all experts and trusted advisors might consider. First, experts should act in their professional capacity. The reason this expert was invited on a television show is because he is an expert. This is completely normal. Experts are invited into conversations because of their competency. So they should not dismiss their own competency.
But I'm not running for office, Bill. I'm answering a question on a television show.
Carville fails to act in his professional capacity so badly that Maher himself needed to correct him.
The reason why you're on a television show is because you're a known strategist. So we're asking for your strategy.
Experts should maintain their professional stance. Carville is an expert at getting Democrats elected, so he should help get Democrats elected. That's it. Pretty simple. Second, experts should not let down their own team. It is no secret that Bill Maher and James Carville are left of center politically. They both want Democrats to win. So I don't think I'm going out on a limb here when I say that I believe Bill Maher's question of Carville was completely intentional and strategic.
Voters don't seem to be responding to positive economic news in the polls. How do you explain this?
This subject, the economy, might become the difference between Trump and Biden in 2024. So if Maher wants Biden to beat Trump, which he most certainly does, and if the economy is doing fairly well, then who better to trumpet praise on Biden and the Democrats than James Carville? Bill Maher wanted James Carville to knock this question out of the park. Instead, Carville wandered into some crazy criticism of Republicans, which Maher himself needed to correct.
Well, you know, you got 60% of the Republicans that believe the Earth is 6,000 years old.
Oh, that's not a good answer.
Now, the lesson here for all experts and trusted advisors is that they should not let down their own team. When a colleague asks an important question in front of a large audience, like we see in this example, they want the expert to give a compelling answer with convincing force. Bill Maher must have been losing his mind watching James Carville completely wet the bed. Don't let down your own team. And finally, look the part. People want experts to be poised, confident, and clear. And, well, they don't want you to look like a slob. As far as I'm concerned, James Carville can wear a pink hoodie if he wants to. Look, he served in the United States Marine Corps, and if this is how he shows his support for the Corps, then have at it by all means, no problem. I don't think the hoodie helps, but frankly, I don't think it hurts at all either. It really doesn't matter. But What an expert cannot do is slouch and squirm like a worm on a hot skillet. Carville's posture is absolutely awful. His body language could hardly be worse. Sit up straight, man. Look people in the eye and give it to them straight. Carville's vocabulary and posture were completely destroying his own credibility. If any other Democrat strategist had performed this poorly, I doubt we'd see him on Bill Maher's show again. Carville will probably get a pass and we'll see him back again, but it will be despite this performance, not because of it. All experts and trusted advisors can do better. They must do better. I'm Alan Berry from Expert Dig. Thanks for joining me.